Good afternoon once again.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Afternoon, very good afternoon. I have not rubbed that this. Okay. Here, means class intervals here simply 2 digits. If it is in tons or lakhs of rupees, whatever it is, if the values of this class intervals are large, by using this formula, it is very tedious and cumbersome process. For that purpose, we use deviation method. Okay, deviation method again is of two types. One is discrete, another one is continuous. Deviation method is denoted by the letter D. D is equal to whatever the midpoint. Here you used to calculate midpoint, right? D is equal to x minus. If you want to take actual mean, that is represented by x bar, calculated value. If you don't want to take x bar, you need to calculate assumed mean. For example, here if you consider here d is equal to x minus a. If you don't want to take width, x minus a. Total number of observations are odd, then I will take 20 as assumed mean. 20 as assumed mean. If you are not interested to take the sample mean, you can take assumed mean. This is the formula for discrete case. In case of continuous case, d is equal to x minus x bar. That means if you want to take the sample mean upon h is nothing but difference between upper limit and lower limit, that is 10 minus 0, 10. That means we will use h, x minus x bar upon h. Otherwise, if you don't want to take the sample mean, we used to take assumed mean, x minus a upon h. By using deviation method, we got this value. Here see, x, what I told here, this is nothing but population mean. In measures of central tendency, x bar is represented as sample mean, a is represented as assumed mean. Here, sample mean and assumed mean is replaced with population mean, x minus mu upon here, width of the class interval is replaced with population standard deviation. That way this formula has come. Understood? Little bit? I don't know. Measures of central tendency, how much you are strong, I don't know. Based on measures of central tendency, again I am repeating. Again here also two cases. One is discrete case, another one is continuous case. Whenever you are dealing with a discrete case, we are using deviation method. That's why it is represented as D. X means midpoint, corresponding class interval. Midpoint of the corresponding class interval minus x bar. Here this x represents a discrete random variable or continuous, whatever it is. Okay, whenever you are taking continuous random variables upon h, here h is nothing but width of the class interval, that is difference between upper limit and lower limit. Here this random variable remains as it is, capital X minus x bar. Sample mean is replaced with the population mean, width of the class interval is replaced with the population standard deviation. That's why we used to say the formula of how we will define variance. How we will define variance in case of continuous distribution. How we will define variance? The sum of, that is summation x, sum of squares of summation x, sum of squares of deviations taken from actual mean. If you want to take actual mean, you are talking about population. 1 by n is the formula. How we will rewrite this formula? 1 by n summation x minus x bar whole square. This x bar, if you want to replace with assumed mean, then it will become x minus a whole square. Okay. This way, this formula has come. That's why, listen carefully. Till here understood. Again, Poisson distribution and normal distributions are based on exponentiations only. Okay, that's why e to the power of. Okay, e to the power of value is 2.37 something. Then here pi. Why we have taken 1 by square root of 2 pi? Here, listen carefully. Normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. Normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. Normal distribution again has come from measures of central tendency and variation, combination of BRM. Okay, here, measures of central tendency. Here, I have drawn a vertical line. That means normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. Wherever I have drawn a vertical line, that is called mean, median and mode coincide. That's why it is always represented by the letter mu. What is this vertical line, students? Mean, median and mode coincides. That's why we will represent it as mu. Then left hand side portion, okay? Normal distribution, whatever the random variable you will take, it always lies between minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus infinity to plus infinity. That's why left hand side, this whatever the tail ends, that is always represented by minus infinity. Whatever the right tail end, that is always represented by the letter plus infinity. That means this is nothing but x is equal to mu. This is nothing but x is equal to mu. Here, minus infinity to mu or minus infinity to x, the area from minus infinity to mu is 0.5. The area from x to plus infinity is 0.5. That's why normal probability total area is always equal to 1. Again, I am repeating. This formula has come from deviation by using measures of central tendency. D is equal to x minus a upon h. Okay, assumed mean is replaced with the population mean. Magnitude is replaced with the population standard deviation. That's why we got this formula. Okay, how we got pi and standard deviation for the justification. Okay, normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. Mean, median and mode coincide. That is a vertical line. Okay, this left hand side portion, left tail ends at minus infinity, right tail ends at plus infinity. De Moivre has discovered. Okay, minus infinity to plus infinity. Minus infinity to mu, the area under the region minus infinity to mu is 0.5. Similarly, mu to plus infinity, the area is lying on right hand side is 0.5. That's why total probability is always equal to 1. Here, bell-shaped curve, we are talking about area. Okay, area of certain slices, correct now? Then, if you know the formula of area of circle in 10th standard, 11th and 12th, we used to write pi r square. Circumference of the circle, we used to write it as 2 pi r. Okay, here also it looks like means circles. If you do segmentation, you will get pi value. For that purpose, half only we are taking. For that purpose, it is 1 by square root of 2 pi into sigma will come. Instead of radius, we will consider population standard deviation. You have to remember this formula. This formula is very important. You have to remember this formula. Clear, students? Every day before go to bed, you should write down all the formulas. I asked what is feasible solution, unable to answer. What is basic feasible solution, unable to answer. You asked me 1 month back, I taught. You asked me one query. आप लोग पूछो मैम what is feasible solution in TP? What is feasible solution in LP? Linear programming problem. What is decision variables? Okay, to find out initial basic feasible solution, how many methods, Manashvi? To find out initial basic
yes, ma'am.
solution, how many methods are available in transportation problem?
3 methods, ma'am, I think.
Very good.
Least cost, WAM, and
Northwest
least
corner.
cost method, WAM,
And northwest corner.
northwest, yes, ma'am.
फिंगर टिप्स में होना चाहिए. सिलेबस कंप्लीट हो गया तो आप लोग प्रैक्टिस नहीं कर रहे, इसका मतलब यू आर अनेबल टू आंसर द क्वेश्चंस. हर रोज बिफोर गो टू बेड, okay, because you are having 2 marks questions, that's why before go to bed, okay, whatever the definitions, what is feasible solution, what is basic feasible solution, what is the objective of AP, TP, LPP, everything before go to bed, One day you go through all the terms, okay? Every day, one day you write how much content you are able to write it down. Every day you have to revise, otherwise you won't remember anything in the final examination. Almost every chapter consists of three sub chapters. Maybe each chapter consists of 2-3 formulas or 2-3 definitions. See how many? 15 chapters, at least 5. That means 75 formulas. Is it able to remember one day? 15 days practice you did. Are you able to remember all those formulas, 75 formulas? Queuing theory itself is having 25 formulas. Next chapter, after completion of normal distribution, I will start queuing theory. You are having single queue, single server, multiple queues and multiple servers. Each queue and each server is having minimum 8 formulas. कब होने वाला है ये सब? इसलिए रीड करो सब लोग. वेरी गुड, वॉट एवर द आंसर यू हैव गिवन. ओके, डराने के लिए नहीं बता रहे, फैक्ट बता रहे. Okay, understood? The question is here. First we have to remember this. Normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. The integral limits are minus infinity to plus infinity. Then listen carefully. Okay, I am not the artist, okay? I am not good at drawing all these things. Minus infinity to plus infinity, this is mu, or in some textbooks it is written as x, one and the same. Then the integral limits, that is x is lying between minus infinity to plus infinity. These things you have to remember. The first one, here whatever the formula we wrote, 1 by square root of 2 pi sigma e to the power of minus half into x minus mu upon sigma whole square. In measures of central tendency, d is equal to x minus a upon h. A is replaced some cases in x bar. Here, actually this is d square. If I wrote x minus a upon h whole square, then it will become d square. D is nothing but deviation. In normal distribution, this formula x minus mu upon sigma is called as standard normal variant. Standard normal variant. Standard normal variant. That is always represented by the letter Z. Remember carefully, this is important. This formula has come by using deviation method from measures of central tendency. But in normal distribution, okay, we have replaced sample mean with population mean. Similarly, width of the class interval with sigma. Okay, from two cases. Another one is that mathematical expectation. By using mathematical expectation also we can derive that. That becomes difficult. That's why I thought you know at least this. From this also we can derive 2-3 methods to obtain x minus mu upon sigma whole square. I feel that I hope everybody understood. This is small logic. पता नहीं समझ में आया नहीं आया, that is a different issue. But anyhow, we have to remember this. X minus mu upon sigma whole square. This is nothing but standard normal variant. The formula for standard normal variant is Z is equal to x minus mu upon sigma. Then we will write down this shortcut in terms of representing probability density function. If you want to represent in terms of standard normal variant, the formula will become 1 by square root of 2 pi sigma e to the power of minus half into, this is replaced with z, that becomes e to the power of minus half into z square. Again I am repeating, x minus mu upon sigma is known as the standard normal variant, that is always represented by the letter z. That's why this entire formula will become z square. Right now, you have to remember this formula while solving the problems. Today, we will see how to. आप लोग read किया क्या? Plus or minus 3 sigma मैंने भेजा था. मेल. आप लोग read किया normal distribution का जो content मैंने भेजा था पहले. आप लोग रीड किया क्या? नहीं किया लग रहा है. करेक्ट? Okay, we will discuss that also. आप लोग please go through the content whatever I have made today itself, okay? And that I have shaded some regions in normal distribution. Here, normal distribution consists of plus or minus 3 sigma limits. That is called 6 sigma, whatever we call. Here, mean, median, and mode coincides. Here, this two vertical lines. Again, this. Already means I have sent this. Please check it out today itself. That is 68.26. This is plus or minus 1 sigma limits. 68.26. आप लोग है तो अभी मेल खोल के देख लेना please. Okay. This consists of 95.44. आप लोगों के पास अभी है तो मेल खोल के देख लेना. Whatever this end, this will become 99 point. That's why these are called plus or minus 3 sigma. This is mu minus sigma. This will become mu plus sigma. This is mu minus 2 sigma. This is mu plus 2 sigma. If you want to write one more, then it will become mu minus 3 sigma, mu plus 3 sigma. That's why how we will get 3 sigma limits? How we will get 3 sigma limits? Mu plus 3 sigma minus mu, minus of minus it will become plus 3 sigma. Mu cancels off. Finally, in normal distribution we will get 6 sigma limits. देखा है क्या? नहीं.
Yes, ma'am.
हाँ, okay. Normal distribution is very important. Everywhere, every day we use this. Okay. Again, listen. Don't get confused. मैम हर चीज में means limiting case बता रहे हैं. Poisson distribution as a limiting case of binomial distribution. Similarly, normal distribution as a limiting case of binomial distribution. हर distribution का base binomial distribution ही है. First. Normal distribution as a limiting case of binomial distribution under the following conditions. The first condition is this is common. Poisson distribution also same. Number of trials are indefinitely large. N tends to infinity. In binomial distribution, normal distribution as a limiting case of a binomial distribution, here the P and Q both are very small. P and Q. But अभी सब लोगों के पास नॉर्मल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन का टेबल है क्या? अपेंडिक्स ए.
Yes, ma'am.
सब लोग प्लीज ओपन दैट अपेंडिक्स टेबल. ए प्रैक्टिस के लिए ले रहे. ये 2 मार्क्स में लिए भी नहीं आने वाला है, 5 मार्क के लिए भी नहीं आना है. You should know how to identify the region. For that purpose, I am taking 4 to 5 simple problems, but they won't come in the final examination. They won't come in the final examination. अभी जो स्क्रीन पे शेयर किया था प्रॉब्लम्स वही आने वाला है. But for your understanding purpose, how to see the normal table, for that purpose I am taking this right now. Okay? ये तो 2 मार्क्स के लिए नहीं आएंगे, जस्ट हम लोगों को मालूम होना चाहिए, इसकी वजह से मैं ले रहा है. How to see the table, we should know for that purpose. सब लोग please make a note all these things. Then only we will be able to solve the problems. Otherwise, no. We know that first condition what I told. Normal distribution is a bell-shaped curve. The second condition is mean, median, and mode coincides. Okay, A भी लिख लेना. First one, probability of minus infinity. I told standard normal variate formula. What is standard normal variate formula? X minus mu upon sigma. Problems, entire problems are based on this formula only. This is very important. You have to remember. Minus infinity less than z, less than plus infinity is equal to 1. Listen carefully here. I will explain this. Okay. While solving problems, this z is replaced with a random variable. I will tell you when the situation arises. I will tell you. Okay. how we will write, how it becomes 1. This formula we have to use in the problems. What I told earlier phase, we wrote this as mean, median, mode, coincides. Here we used to write mu. Right now, left tail ends, that is minus infinity. Right tail ends, that is plus infinity. Okay, mean, median and mode coincides. Here we are representing with the standard normal variate, that is z. That is z. How we will write? Minus infinity to z will be 0.5 plus z to plus infinity, that is 0.5. How we will write this expansion? How we are going to expand this? Whenever mean, median and mode coincides, this value will become 0. This value will become 0. How we will write this value? Minus infinity less than z less than or equal to 0. I have included 0. Minus infinity less than z less than or equal to 0. That means left tail. This is called as left tail. Minus infinity till z, that is 0.5. This is called as left tail. Here 0 to plus infinity, this is called as right tail. Okay, 0. Then how we will write this? Again, we have to include that 0. 0 less than or equal to z less than infinity is equal to 1. What we took? We are saying simply total probability is always equal to 1. What we are saying, minus infinity to 0, that means left tail is 0.5. Okay, plus. Okay. 0 to plus infinity, right tail is also 0.5. Finally, we are going to get 0.5 plus 0.5 is equal to 1. Till here, any query? ऐसा ही देखना है हम लोगों को. Any query? Okay. Then take down the problem. First one. Probability of first bit. Probability of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.25. 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.25. ये कैसा देखना है? आप लोग डायग्राम ड्रा किया तो इजीली समझ में आ जाएगा. That is up to you. Here, what the integral limits are for z? 0 to 1.25. Write down. You know that this value is 0. 0 to 1.25. For example, somewhere here, this is still plus infinity it goes. Here, somewhere around here, I am taking this value is 1.25. Somewhere I am taking because z is lying between 0 to 1.5. That means I need to find out area of this particular region. I need to find out area of this particular region. Right now, go through the tables. Right now, go through Appendix A. Go through Appendix A. The second page, not first page. एक बार रेफर करना है तो फर्स्ट पेज में क्या लिखा है एक बार चेक कर लेना. Table of areas under normal curve. Normal curve. Okay. Like logarithm tables, how we will see if z value is starting from z value row wise it is starting 0.0 to here it has given till 3.9 Similarly here column wise the values are given 0 to 9. Right now we have to find out the value of 1.25. How we will see the logarithms the same way. We have to see 1.25 value. For example, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have to see 1.2, whatever the value given as 5. Row wise 1.2, column wise you have to see 5. अभी देख लेना 1.25 का वैल्यू कितना है. check it, that is 0.3944. The value is 0.3944 direct value. Because why we are seeing direct value, it is lying on right tile, all positive values. Z is lying between 0 to 1.25 here. That means the right tile values we have to see. 0 value is here. I have assumed 1.25 lies here. That means positive value. Positive value is lying on right hand side. Negative value is lying on left hand side. For that purpose, this value 1.25. That means area under the normal curve. From 0 to, what does it mean? Area under the normal curve is 0 to 1.25. This region or area I need to find out. By using normal tables, I can find out this area. What is this area value? 0.3944. समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Next value. Second one. सिर्फ हम लोगों के टेबल्स देखने के लिए प्रॉब्लम्स नहीं है एक्चुअली. Second one, probability of -1.25 negative value, -1.25 less than or equal to z, less than or equal to 0. Probability of -1.25 less than or equal to z, less than or equal to 0. ये कैसा सॉल्व करने का ऐसा है तो listen carefully. Here also I have taken 1.2 for understanding purpose. I have taken the same value here -1.25. Listen carefully. 0 to plus 1.25. Here z is lying between 0 to -1.25. That means -1.25 value is here. Minus assumption only -1.25. That means I need to find out this region. I need to find out this region. Okay. This is lying on left tile. This is lying on left tile. 0 to -1.25. This is lying on right tile. That means this is called as symmetry property. This is called as symmetry property. अभी एक property आप लोग लिख लेना आप लोग. Write down symmetry property. Here the value remains as it is. 0.3944 only. Again, earlier we have calculated z is lying between 0 to 1.25. But here what it says, the region lying between -1.25 to 0. This region is equivalent to this. Yes. This is called as symmetry property. Problem solving के लिए सब चाहिए. Symmetry property, how we will define right now? Minus infinity less than z less than whatever the variable. Here it is taken as m. That means here is equal to half. This is equal to probability of m less than or equal to z less than infinity. Minus z is lying between, listen carefully, z is lying between -infinity to m. Here this also same. Z is lying between what I took, -1.25 less than z less than or equal to z. Here it is less than or equal to 0 is equal to probability of what we are taking, probability of 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.25. This is equal to 0.5. Half. Here same condition. समझ में आ रहा है? Here 0 to 1.25 we are calculating. That means it lying on right tile. It lying on right tile. The same I am calculating here -1.25 because now why to take symmetry and all. If you observe the table, it is given from 0 to infinity. आप लोग एक बार observe कर लेना वो table. Negative values दिख रहे क्या टेबल में? No, they have not provided the negative values. They have provided only positive values. That's why we are converting that. Whatever the area you are taking from 0 to 1.25, that means whenever you are taking the negative values, that means replica of the same. That's why it is called symmetry property. It is called which property? Symmetry. हम लोगों को एग्जाम में लिखना पड़ेगा which property you are using. By using symmetry. What does it mean? Again, I will draw the diagram. By symmetry, I wrote. What I wrote here. For this minus infinity to m. For example, m is lying here. For example, z is lying between, okay, z is lying between minus infinity to m. This entire region here, okay, this is equal to, for example, somewhere here plus m here, correct? That means m2 plus infinity. This region, this from here to here, the same region. From here to here also the same region. That's why it is symmetry property. Students, समझ रहे? We will do some more example. Then the other problem we will solve. The third one, we will go through the third one. Then this is important. Most of the times this we know how to write this. Next one is probability of 0.6 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 1.25. Z is lying between both positive values. Z is lying between both positive values. How to draw the curve? आप लोग initially draw करो, otherwise confusion arises. Once you are habituated, then minus infinity plus infinity. Here verify. Z is lying between both positive values. Positive values on which tile it lies? Right tile. If it is positive, it lies on right tile. If it is negative, it lies on left tile. Right now, assumption only. Here, for example, this is 0 or z, whatever it is. I am taking the assumption 0.6 is here. Then I will draw a vertical line. And 1.25 lies here. This value. That means right now I need to find out the region between this. I need to find out the region between this. Okay. What does it mean? What does it mean? Area under curve z is equal to 0.62, z is equal to 1.25. We need to find out z is lying between 0.6 to 1.25. How I will do? Listen carefully. This region I need to find out. Then how I will do? Area under normal curve 0 to 1.25 I will see. This entire region I will see, and I will subtract this value. And I will subtract this value. How we will write that? Again. Abhi 0.6, 1.25. This region we have to calculate. What I will do? 0 to 1.25 region, I will entire area I will see. Already 0.6 to 0 to 1.25 is there. 0 to 0.6 twice it is repeated. That's why I have to exclude that area. Then how I will write this formula? This is equal to probability of z should lie between 0 to 1.25 minus, that means this entire region I am taking, but which is repeating? 0 to 0.6 is repeating. That's why I have to exclude 0 less than or equal to z less than or equal to 0.6. Any query? Any query?
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
Means don't get confused. हम लोगों को this region we need to find out. Okay, 0.6 to 1.25. Both are lying on right hand side. It is both are positive values. Then here, what I am taking? I am taking 0 to 1.25. Entire region I am taking. But what is repeated twice? 0 to 0.6 is repeated. That's why I have to exclude that. that I have written in probability terms. Right now, go through the table. 1.25 value. 1.25 value check कर लेना आप लोग. 1.25 value already we have calculated first problem itself, that is 0.3944. 0.3944 minus whatever the region I have included, I have to exclude right now. Right now, see the value of 0.6 at 0, that is 0.2257. 0.2257. This value is equal to 0.1687. 0.1687. मनश्वी समझ में आ रहा है? मनस्वी?
Yes, ma'am. हाँ मैम समझ गया. हाँ.
Shall we go for next? Shall I?
Yes, ma'am.
आप लोग लिखे.
Yes, ma'am.
Because you don't get all these simple things. Okay, then next one, probability of Z greater than or equal to 2.5. Probability of Z greater than or equal to 2.5. How to solve this? Z is greater than or equal to 2.5. Your wish, every time no need to write the diagram, but understanding purpose. Z is greater than or equal to 2.5, that is a positive value. It lies on right hand side, right side. Somewhere around here I am taking 2.5 is this. Okay, 2.5 vertical line I have drawn. Then Z is greater than or equal to 2.5, including 2.5, this entire region. This entire region I need to calculate. I need to calculate this entire region. How I will write? I have to include 2.5. 2.5 I have to include, that's why inclusion symbol, that is less than or equal to Z and less than infinity. Probability of 2.5 less than or equal to Z less than infinity. Then listen carefully. This is 0. What I will do? 0 to plus infinity portion I will calculate. 0 to plus infinity portion, that means entire right side will become how much? 0.5. What area I have included twice? That is 0 to 2.5. I have to exclude it. And how to write that? Students, how to write that? Probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than infinity. That means from this portion to this portion I have including, and whatever the portion I have included twice, I have to exclude it. What I have to exclude it? Probability of 0 less than or equal to Z less than 2.5.